by asking, what made you choose to be involved in media production? Can you think back and pick out times that made you say to yourself, this is why I do what I do?
Okay, my name is Jagjeet Sharma. I'm the host and producer of Asian Sounds Radio, CKCU 93.1 FM in Ottawa. My background is journalism. I am a journalist by profession, and I've always liked talking to people from all walks of life, and most of all, I love music. I want to share information with my audience. There are... Can you repeat the second part?
Sure. Can you think back and pick out times that made you say to yourself, this is why I do what I do?
Yeah, as I said, I'm a journalist, and that is my profession. I love talking to people. I love talking to people from all walks of life. I'm curious. I'm curious to find out what they're doing, why they're doing what they're doing. And that's one of the reasons I sort of got into radio broadcasting. Is I had an opportunity and I said, okay, let's do something that I really enjoy and want to be involved in. The community is there, so I said, okay, let's talk about the community. Let's focus on the community. What's happening in the community? What the people are thinking in the community. When I got this opportunity, I wanted to sort of format the show in such a way that I get to talk to people. So I set it up as an interview chat program, a live music program. So basically, it was just to interview people in the community with their upcoming talents, any talents they had. We wanted to use the Asian Sounds Radio as a platform for them to come and introduce themselves and basically talk to the community, introduce their talent to the community, and so that people know about so-and-so person and what they do. Also, I wanted to have it as a platform for the students in journalism, pursuing journalism. I've had many guests on my show, student guests on my show as well, from the community who wanted to pursue journalism, and from the School of Journalism who were actually wondering about CKCU and said, okay, come on my show and let's talk about you. So it's and we broadcast in English. We don't broadcast in my own language. For the reason that we want to reach out to the mainstream media. We just don't want to focus on the community, the Indian community, the South Asian community. We wanted to go out beyond and reach out to the mainstream community as well, media as well, and to maybe expose ourselves and say, okay, this is what we do, this is our music, this is our community, this is what's happening, come join us, or we join you, and so on and so forth. So that was the basic idea behind it. Basically letting the community, allowing the community to publicize their events, publicize their organizations, because a lot of people don't know what's going on, who is on the other side of the spectrum kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So you have an India-Canada organization, then you have another organization similar to that, and it's sort of overlapping. So we wanted to let everybody know who's there, what are they doing, and what are the events, and who are the artists, and what the artists want to explore, and so on. So that's basically, that's how I find that I can help people, not only the South Asians, but help people overall, help in such a way as I said, use my show as a platform. Come and advertise, come and tell me about all about yourself, and also to make a difference, in my own way, in whatever way I can, There aren't too many, there are organizations where women are involved, but this is the media, and I wanted to, whatever shape or form it is, if it's small or big, and I've been told that in our community, you're just a small little, station there, and No, we can make a difference, even if we're small. We're the little ant that made a difference, or the little turtle that made a difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since producing and hosting the radio show Asian Sound, CKCU 93.1 FM, what changes have you noticed in the lives of people in Ottawa's South Asian community that you would say Asian Sounds has helped to produce?
Like I just said, to make a difference and, make South Asians more visible, South Asian talent more visible, the kind of work that everybody is doing. There are a lot of them who are involved in NGOs or involved in their own organizations, or even involved with associations like the Heart and Stroke Foundation and the Cancer Society and so on. It's basically sharing information and publicizing their events and making sure that everybody knows that yes, we do exist, we are here, come on over, and we can help you out.
What role does Asian Sounds play in the lives of international students from South Asian countries?
I haven't seen many international students, but if they come over, we do help them out. They can come and listen into our show, be our guests, tell us all about themselves, their countries, and so on. But I haven't had many. I've just had many local students come over as guests and use our radio show as a platform to talk about themselves, or even try out their broadcasting skills and give them a chance to actually. That's basically it. Actually, give everybody a chance to say something.
Where do you see Asian Sounds going from here? What's the long-term vision?
I've been broadcasting for almost, actually over 20 years actually. There are 3 shows on CKCU. There's one on Sunday, one on Tuesday, and one myself on Wednesday. So I started off with the Sunday show a long time ago when I was a journalism student and wanted to put something on my resume down, and I would come out and help the Sunday show. And then I went on to the Tuesday show later on, much later in my life, when I had little 2 kids, and I would come in with my kids and sit here and let them view or watch me, and then I would do the show. And then I started my own show because I believed in something a little more different than what they were doing, and I wanted a more informative show. So I call myself educating other people, informing other people. So my show, I wanted a little different, a little playing a little hip-hop music rather than the traditional way of broadcasting. So I changed the format, I changed the presentation of it, the approach of it, the style of it. So that's what I wanted to do.
Wonderful. Is it do you have a vision of where that's going to go, or are you just?
I actually, through my yes, I am I'm in the process of forming an ethnic media forum. There are a lot of us. There are a lot of journalists here from all over the world, and also ones who are here who can join in the ethnic media forum. It's going to be an open forum. That's what my vision is through this radio show, is to actually form, have a sort of a dialogue between the ethnic media forum and the mainstream media. And we have actually joined hands. When I say we, it's just a handful who actually started 2 years ago, came up with this idea, and I said, okay, let's do something about it. And I sort of spearheaded the movement. And we are now working with the Canadian Association of Journalists, and we are trying to put on events, and we'd like all student journalists as well to join in and participate in any of the events that we plan to hold. We plan to hold education sessions as well, workshop sessions. We don't have a real plan in place yet, but this is what we're thinking, is to have events, have celebrities, public personalities, politicians come in and give us talks on whatever it is that we can talk about, and whatever the subject may be, mutually agreed subject, we don't know yet. So this is what our long-term vision is.
Great.
I plan to stay here for some time anyway. It's only an hour a week, and it's just entertainment for me as well, and something that I enjoy doing. I've sort of grown with the show, and people recognize you, and people know you now, and they, if there's anything, they call you up, they email you, they give you compliments, they send you emails or say it on the phone. Yeah, we love your show, we love the selection of music, and that's rewarding in itself. You don't need a big plaque or something acknowledging your presence here. Just people complimenting in the community is good enough. I'm very happy with that. I've always been happy with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you.